Alright, so I was gonna make this video on the Amigos channel, but fuck that shit. I'm gonna just do it right here and just get it over with. Reason being is because at this point, it's not even about the Amigos no more. It's more of, you know, my relationship with my friends. And in this case, I'm talking about Vic, Dom, and Gucci. So I just want to address everything that's going on. And you know, it's not even about the Amigos shit. I'm gonna stop that whole bullshit and I'm gonna stop pretending like, you know, the Amigos is, you know, some professional fucking company that we're gonna, you know, I don't know, some shit where I need to drop a whole statement video and wait on the official Amigos channel, this and that. Fuck that shit. Look, from my perspective, I don't know about the other, you know, members or whatever. I say the Amigos clan broke up. Realistically. And no one has like formally said it. No one has really like gotten to it and said, oh yeah, you know, this is it, it's over, this and that. You know, we have told ourselves that we will return, make a huge return. And you know, so when things were looking good, when it looked like there was gonna be a huge return, I made a video basically explaining everything that, you know, we have planned that is to come. You know, I'm all energized and you know, hopeful for what's to come for the Amigos. I'm gonna drop the link in the description below so you guys can watch it for the fuck of it, because I really don't care no more. So I have had some conversations with you know, Vic, Dom, and Gucci. Not really Gucci, he's doing his own thing. He's not in the same school as me and Dom and Vic. Therefore, the only, you know, way we have of contacting him is through Instagram, and he barely talks to us anymore. Well, me at least. I've heard some things that, you know, he's been talking to Vic, and they've hung out and all that, and yeah, that's just a whole different story. So I've been talking to Vic, and I think it's safe to say that the Amigos most likely will not be returning. And it breaks my heart because it's like something that, you know, we've been wanting to do since fucking, you know, late 7th grade, and now we're in fucking 11th, and it's fucking crazy. You know, I know Star Gamer has some kind of, you know, Amigos speech on the way, and I can't wait to see it. But in terms of the Amigos, I don't know what to do anymore. You know, if I'm being honest, if it was 100% up to me, you know, I'd keep that grind going with them. I'd, you know, be making so many projects with them. I'd keep everything going with them. But like I've mentioned before, the clan or whatever is you know, more of the members than the leader, because it's a group effort, and the group effort is not working. Vic, in my perspective, in my point of view, I'm not gonna stand here and cover for you. I'm gonna be honest. I think he is backing away from YouTube. That's just what I'm seeing from him. You know, according to him, he's saying that, you know, he just wants a little break. It's not interesting him right now, and later he will make some big comeback. Check this channel and it lost subs. He was hella hyped when he dropped, you know, his video and it got 1,000 views, and he passed the 200 subs mark. I feel like ever since that point he stopped, and I see where he's coming from at some level, because when I hit 1,000 subscribers, felt like a huge milestone, like some amazing for my career. I took a break right away. Why? Because I felt like it was too much for me, and taking that break was the reason why I still continued YouTube. Because if it wasn't for that break, I would have, you know, one by one backed away from it and just, you know, made little excuses. I will make a return or something like that. Exactly what Vic is doing. And I hope I'm wrong, and I hope he does make a return. But you know, I just don't think it's that easy just to, you know, say that it's not interesting you and you'll make a return eventually or something like that. It doesn't work like that. I've told him before, if he is passionate for something, then, you know, you're passionate for something. If you're, you know, losing interest in something, that there's something deeper going on there. That means, I don't know. Everyone that I've talked to, they've said just you know, let it be. Back away from that. Don't force him. You know, I've talked to Gucci, I've talked to Dom. And that's just him. Vic, according to him, he doesn't want to do Mr. Ordinary no more. The movie that was gonna go side by side with Blake, the whole, you know, hero origins, we had some huge plan, you know, and he doesn't want to do it no more. Said he wants to continue the Kill on Halloween franchise, and he has big plans for that. I'm not gonna say it right now because it's not my job to do that. To tell you the truth, I don't know where it's coming from. You know, I thought it was gonna be a duo thing. We were gonna rise, you know, to the top together, and you know, that was gonna be that. But I just get the feeling that, you know, it's one of those situations where, like, oh yeah, they're trying to grow into something more that, like, you know, YouTube is not for them no more type shit. And I don't know, cause like in 2021, you know, I just had the strong feeling that Vic was super fucking motivated for what's to come, and you know, he would never back away from the whole YouTube shit. He'd be on that shit, and if not, be better than me on this whole YouTube shit eventually. But now it seems like it's not interesting him no more. But that's for him to explain. I don't know if he wants to make a response video or show his side, but this is from my side and purely of what I'm seeing. I think it's more important. I think it means something because, like, you know, I feel like people know more from you than you know about yourself because they have a completely different perspective on you. And you know, for all I know, I could have anger issues and I don't know it, but they see it because they have a different perspective on it type shit. Gucci, you know, he's, since day one, it's been off the YouTube shit. But, you know, the thing that was holding our friendship together was the friendship, not the working ship, the friendship. And now we don't have that. You know, he's not staying in contact with us. You know, he's not even, you know, I don't know, we're just not staying in contact. And according to him, he's doing his own thing. And I'm fucking, you know, I'm glad to hear that because, you know, this whole time that I've known Gucci, I've always seen him as a person that doesn't work hard. And I hope that he truly is working hard and he's not just saying that just to, you know, impress or something like that, because that's what he's known to do. And I hope, you know, we're wrong according to him. He's starting a whole business, and you know, he doesn't think that YouTube is necessary. And so, like, to tell you the truth, I think, like, he will be done with YouTube in the matter of months or a year or so. What I meant by that was that, because look, clearly Gucci's off his YouTube shit, and, you know, he's never been on it. But what I meant is that, because, like, Gucci, he's always considered some kind of return, some big project on YouTube that he wants to do. What I meant by this is that I feel like, you know, eventually he's not even going to consider it no more. He's going to, you know, grow to learn some other passion or something, which is good. And I have to learn to respect that. And, you know, I have to learn to let go. And that's exactly what I'm getting at. With Dom, I have high hopes. But, you know, he has backed out away from it. You know, he's having, you know, personal life stuff, you know, getting into relationships and all that. And according to him, you know, he wants to get into the music stuff, into the film stuff. He wants to be in my projects. So I appreciate that. But we're all doing our separate things. And notice how I did not mention myself, because this is not about me. It's about them. With me, I'm still down to work hard. I'm still down to, you know, do the plans, films, music, you know, all that. Just, you know, to the point where it's like, will I be able to let go? I just can't shake the feeling that, you know, this is it. You know, I've talked to Vic and he's tried to convince me that, you know, this isn't it. You know, he's still going to be doing this and that. And I don't know. We had plans. We had so many plans. And it just feels like they're all going down the drain. I've never told this story, but I don't know if I've, you know, talked about this publicly. Me and Vic, a while back ago, we had a time where we weren't on talking terms. Like, badly. And he convinced me to give him another chance, and his excuse was that we have so many plans. So many plans. And you know, it got to me. I was like, okay, you're right. You know, I guess some pettiness, you know, for petty reason, we're, you know, gonna stop this friendship. That's not what's gonna happen here. But it just feels like everything that he said there meant nothing, because now I feel like Vic's changing as a person. You know, one can say for the better, but in terms of career wise, he thinks that, you know, he's cooler or something, growing into something that I don't recognize. You know, in school, he's trying to be laid back. He doesn't want to talk about like projects or content or films or anything like that. And I respect that. I do. I definitely do. That's completely up to him. But that's what I knew him from. I knew him because all we talked about was content, our plans, our business, all of that, what we had planned. And now he doesn't want to talk about that in school, according to him. But it's funny because out of school, we don't talk about it at all either. So where does that put me? I know that, you know, myself, I see myself as an individual person, like everyone's, you know, separating from all of this, and I have to learn to let go, and I can't control anybody. I've learned that, you know, the hard way. But I don't know. I'm gonna keep working hard. I'm gonna keep, you know, dropping content, music, films, projects, all of that. I have huge projects on the way that I'm gonna be working on, hopefully with Dom. And, you know, this isn't gonna stop me. Not at all. At the beginning, it kind of dismotivated me. Like, fuck, everyone else isn't doing anything. It's not like, you know, no one around me is YouTube stuff, realistically. And I don't want to hear it by anyone else. Around me, I am not surrounded around YouTubers no more. And that is the fucking brutal truth. And I felt like, will that dismotivate me? At first, it got in my head, I'm not gonna lie. But then I've come to the realization that I can't let it get to me, because it's my passion. And I'm not gonna, you know, stand here and act cool and try to act like, you know, it's not my thing. I've been laughed at before for, you know, expressing my creativity on what I want to do. These whole hero films, yeah, sure, it's cringy and cheesy, this and that, but it's what I envision and what I promised myself, and what I want to do passionately, not forcefully. And I'm gonna continue doing it. And if anybody wants to stand by my side, then bet. But if not, then okay. And that's just that. I feel like if it wasn't for school, I would not even talk to these kids at all. And not by my choice, by their choice. And that's just my brutal opinion and, you know, what I think. What I truly think. But I'm going to keep moving. And that's just that. The Amigos, I don't see it returning, if I'm being honest. And we had, you know, a whole hype going on about the Amigos boxing returning. That's not happening either. I'm going to continue boxing. You know, Vic, he said he's continuing boxing and he's going to take it seriously. But, yeah, man. My phone's at 5%, so I have to fucking end this quick. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I had to say. I really just wanted to put that onto the air. None of this Amigos channel announcement bullshit. Now is the time. And I'm going to keep working. Thank you guys for watching this video. More to come. I'm definitely going to be fucking grinding.